last week without you, Newton. Lindsay, nice to have you. Maggie, Lisa, Nicole, welcome. We have Melanie and Marla. While everybody's getting situated, we have today, our legs are going to be burning. Make sure you have a weight handy. If you don't have a weight, you'll want a towel. We do have some step ups. So if you have a surface to step up on, have that handy. That could be like a low table, a bench, a chair, anything like that. Of course, I will give you an alternative if you don't have something to stand on. And lots of energy. Here's Kate. All right, let's go ahead and dive into our warm up. We are going to go ahead with some jumping jacks. We have Rosemary coming in. All right, and into some squats. Perfect. And let's bring those feet nice and wide and sit into some lateral squats. So probably go wider than you think you need to. You want to stretch as deep as you comfortably can into the bottom there. Imagine there's a stool right behind one foot and you're trying to sit down on that stool. Perfect. And let's go into what's next? Oh yeah, hip hinges. Hands gently behind the ears, and we're going to send those hips back as if you're trying to close the door with your bum. Should feel a good stretch down the back of the legs. I want you to also think about pushing your knees out here. So don't necessarily move your feet, but think about driving your knees out to the walls on either side of you as you go in and out here. Excellent. And if you're comfortable, we're going to hang out in the bottom of that hinge. If not, you can stand, but we're going to do some stick ups. So reaching as far overhead as you can, squeezing those elbows towards the back pockets. Very, very important here. Make sure you push the tops of those hands up to the ceiling the entire time. The harder you can push up, the more you will get out of this. Excellent. And let's switch into some alternating reverse lunges. Big step back, drop the back knee as close to the floor as you can, and then stand up and switch legs. Awesome. Let's go ahead and settle down onto one knee. We're going to start with a hip flexor stretch. So arms up overhead, push the hips forward, then bring the arms down and sit the hips back, maybe getting a little stretch in the hamstring, that front leg as you sit back. We will float back and forth here at a medium pace a few times. Awesome. And then let's go ahead and plant our hands down inside that front leg and twist back and forth up to the ceiling, thinking about opening up the chest and the hips. As much as is comfortable, try to push your body weight into that front leg. And let's go ahead and switch sides. Start with our hip flexor to hamstring stretch. So arms up, hips forward, arms down, hips back. Good stuff. And then let's plant our hands inside this front leg and do our twists back and forth on this side. Good. And then we're going to go into a push-up to down dog. So you can do 1 to 3 push-ups here and then stretch those hips up into a downward dog. Try to go through this a couple of times relatively quickly, but once you get a few push-ups in, if you want to spend more time in that down dog position, feel free. And let's finish up. We'll walk our feet up into our low squat hold. And while you're hanging out there, throwing some wrist circles in both directions. Rosemary, it's been a while. Like, I feel like it's been like months, but it's probably just been a week or two. All right. Okay, let's dive into this. So we have 3 different parts to the workout today. First part's going to be 3 exercises. So we will demo those and then we'll dive into our rounds. We're going to be doing some long stride split squats. So long stride just means you're going to take a little bit bigger of a step back than you normally would for a regular split squat. We're going to slightly lean forward over that front leg, and then we're going to lower the back knee down to the floor and stand back up again, really driving through the heel of the front foot. The long stride should put a little more focus onto your glutes, the glute of the front leg, although you will definitely still feel some quads. So we're going to actually go for 30 seconds, and then we're going to hold the bottom position for 10 seconds, just hovering the back knee off the floor right at the end of the set. Then we're going to go into some push-ups. So you can do these from your knees, from your toes, or hands to an elevated surface. We're just thinking about pulling the shoulders and the elbows back away from the ears, lowering the chest towards the floor as deep as you can still push yourself back up. And then after that, we're going to come up for the split squats on the other leg. So same thing, it'll be 30 seconds and then hold for 10. And then we're going to get back on the floor and we're going to do flutter kicks for 20 seconds. So that is on your back, pick your shoulders up a little bit, pick your legs up, and then little kicks back and forth with your legs. We're going to go through that 4 times. So we are getting set up. We're going to do long stride split squats. We're going to put the left leg in front, right leg behind you. Definitely encourage you to hold your weight for these. If you can hold it up high or you can hold it down at one side. And again, just a little bit of a longer step as we get into this. So we're going to go for 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1, go. Nice and controlled, and keep that lean forward over the front leg. You should not be trying to stay up super tall with this one. Just keep your posture in check. And from there, we want to hinge forward. So we're going 30 seconds here. And then at the end, I'm going to say hold, and we're going to hold for an additional 10 seconds. Looking good, looking good. Remember, really concentrating on the heel of that front foot. Push your knee to the outside wall and hold. Get in that bottom position. Hover that knee as close to the floor as you can without actually touching. Breathe. 3, 2, 1, done. All right, going down for some push-ups. So again, these can be from your knees, from your toes, or hands to an elevated surface. We are going in 3, 2, 1, go. We've got 30 seconds here. Concentrate on your shoulder and elbow position. You want to try to make an arrow with your arms and your head. So elbows should be back towards the sides. They don't have to be in tight to the side, but just somewhere back, kind of below your chest. Shoulders away from the ears. We're trying to move that body in as straight a line as you can. Think of this as a moving plank. And done. All right, back up on your feet. Long stride split squat, right leg in front, left leg behind you. 30 seconds of reps and then a 10-second hold. We're going in 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, leaning forward over that front leg, just keeping your posture in check. Driving that front heel through the floor. Pushing that front knee to the outside wall. Good job. When you come to the top, try not to fully lock out that front leg. Keep the knee soft. And hold that bottom position. Down there and hover. It is only 10 seconds. Feel that burn. Breathe through it. Hand off the front leg. Done. All right. Down on your back for flutter kicks. We're finishing off round 1 here. Only 20 seconds on this one. We're going in 3, 2, 1, go. Now, the farther out your legs are extended, the harder this will be. So if you need to scale it back, you can pick your legs up a little bit and or bend your knees a little bit. Just want medium pace kicks. And your goal is to keep your hips as still as possible while you kick those legs. Done. All right, let's take a very quick rest, grab a drink. We're going to go again in about 10 seconds. And we're starting with the long stride split squats, left leg in front of you. All right, get ready. In 3, 2, 1, go. We're a little bit of a bigger step back here, really focusing on that glute. Drive the heel through the floor, push the knee to the outside wall. Keep that little lean forward. 10 more seconds of reps here. Good. And hold. 10-second hold here. Good. Can you lower that back knee a little closer to the floor without touching? And done. All right. Great work. Great work. Shake the legs out. Get ready for push-ups. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Now, if you are on your knees for these push-ups, I want you to just check in and make sure that your hips are in front of your knees. So you want to try to get as close to a straight line from your shoulders to your knees as possible. So a lot of people end up kind of just in a regular tabletop position, but we want to make sure we're pulling those hips forward. Few more seconds here. Bang out a couple more. Faster, Newton. And done. All right, back up on your feet. I knew you could do it. We are doing split squats, right leg in front, left leg behind you. And we're going in 3, 2, 1, go. Great job, great job. Just concentrate on one at a time. Make every rep as perfect and as challenging as you can. Few more seconds of reps here. Just lower down, drive that front heel through the floor to stand back up. And hold. Good. Get that back knee lower if you can. And done. All right. Flutter kicks to finish off round 2. In 3, 2, 1, go. Push that back down into the floor hard. Think about trying to maintain the top of a crunch position here while you are kicking your legs. You can hold your hands off the floor. You can support your head. You can tuck your hands underneath your back, whatever feels good to you. And done. All right, 2 rounds down. How are we feeling? How does this compare to last week? Because I was dying last week on screen. I'm not even exaggerating. In like halfway through round 1, it was like, are we done yet? It was rough. Are we feeling good? We're working hard. Good. Okay. Let's get ready. We're going to go in a few seconds here with our split squats again. So left leg in front, right leg behind you. 30 seconds of reps, 10-second hold. Grab those weights if you can. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice work. Nice work. Good. Everybody's posture looks fantastic. You got it. You got it. Just up and down, up and down. Drive that front heel down. We're really trying to connect with your front glute here, the glute of that front leg. You are absolutely going to feel some quads too, but try to get that glute going and hold. Nice and low, nice and low. Breathe through it. And done. All right. Push-ups are next. We are going in 3, 2, 1, go. You got this. You got this. Remember, keeping that body in a nice straight line. If you're on your knees, make sure you're bringing your hips forward in front of your knees. Down and back up again. Pull those shoulders away from the ears. Looking good, looking good. You are well over halfway here. We've got less than 10 seconds. Good, good, good. Yeah. And done. Good stuff, good stuff. Coming back up for split squats, right leg in front, left leg behind. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Good, good, good. Just one at a time. As you're going down here, make sure that every time you lower, you're getting that back knee as low as you can. You can gently tap the floor if you want. Try not to rest on the floor. You can stop. In a perfect world, we would actually all stop just before we touch the floor and stand back up. It's hard to judge sometimes though, so a gentle tap is okay. And hold. 10 seconds. Get down there, get down there, get lower if you can. And done. All right, flutter kicks. We got this, we got this. 3, 2, 1, go. It's only 20 seconds on this one. Breathe with it. Breathe in, breathe out. Pick those shoulders up, support your head if you need to. 5 seconds, few more kicks. Done. All right, we're going to do all that one more time. Grab a drink, take some deep breaths. I was going to tell you part 2 would be easier, but I'm not really sure. I don't want to get your hopes up. All right, couple more deep breaths. We're going to go in a few seconds here. Long stride, split squats, left leg in front, right leg behind. Last time on this side. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. Up and down, up and down. Be good, looking good. Lean forward over that front leg. You can lean forward, honestly, as far as you want to. The farther forward you lean, the more flexion your hip gets into, which means more glute as you stand up. Again, just make sure that that posture stays in check. We don't want to hunch forward. And hold 10 seconds. You got it. You got it. Hand off that front leg if you're doing it. Done. All right. Push-ups for the last time. Everything you got into this 30 seconds. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1, go. If you are on your toes, if you feel the need to drop to your knees, I'd rather you just take like 5 seconds rest and then see if you can get a couple more on your toes. Just one at a time, one at a time. Take a second between your reps if you need it, except for you, Newton. 10 more seconds here, just a couple more push-ups. You can do it. You can do it. And done. Good job. Good job. Up for those split squats. Last round. Right leg in front, left leg behind. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Last set of these. You got it. You got it. Remember, if it feels hard, that's a good thing. Great job. Great job. Everybody's posture looks fantastic. Good, good, good. Remember, keep that knee soft at the top. Don't fully lock out your front leg. And hold 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Maggie, I take it you're feeling this in the glute since you're kind of, you're feeling it. And done. Good job. Good job. Okay, flutter kicks. We're going to finish off round 4. Only 20 seconds here. We're going in 3, 2, 1, go. Great job. Great job. Remember, you can scale this by bending your knees, picking your feet up a little bit. That is actually a great tip there, Maggie. Just giving some outside feedback, touching the muscle you're working can help you activate it. And done. All right. Great job. Great job. Okay. Part 1 done. Easy, right? Take some deep breaths. Okay, next section, we're going to do something. I'm not sure if we've ever really done this on virtual yet, but we're going to do some lateral step ups. So what that means is step ups, but you're going to go sideways. So you're going to kind of face out from your chair, whatever it is that you're going to use. You're going to put one foot up on top of the bench. Now leave room for your opposite foot to touch at the top. You are going to step sideways up onto that step. Quick little tap at the top, and then we're coming down. We're doing all the same leg at one time. So this is just going to get a little more adductors than normal. I still want you to think about all the same things. We're going to lean forward over that top leg, keeping the posture in check and really driving that heel through the bench. We're just going through the movement sideways as opposed to from the front. It will probably feel a little more challenging. So we're going to be doing 30 seconds on each leg. If you don't have a surface that you are comfortable standing on, we are going to do lateral lunges instead. So you're just going to put those feet nice and wide and just side to side, or sorry, not side to side. We're going to do all one leg at one time. So you can step in and out of it like you see Kate doing there. You can also just keep your feet planted, similar to what we do in the warm up. But definitely I encourage you to hold some weight for these as is comfortable. Then we're going to go into a bent over row. So you can use your weight or a towel, one weight in at the 2 ends or 2 weights if you have that. We're going to hinge forward, keeping the back nice and flat, push the chest out. Then we're going to pull that weight back towards our hips, squeeze at the top, and then control back down. If you don't have a weight or don't have an appropriate weight, you are going to use a towel. You want to pull apart as hard as you can on that towel. And then we're going to do the same thing from there. The harder you can pull apart on that, the more you will get out of it. And then we're going to finish off with a plank with a drag through. So if you have a weight, you're going to start with that weight just like outside of your arms. You're going to come into your plank position onto your hands. You're going to reach through with the opposite arm and pull that weight through. Then you're going to switch sides, and we're just going to continuously pull it back and forth. If you don't have a weight to use for this, you're going to do plank with a side reach. So you'll go into that high plank position. You're just going to slowly reach one arm out to the side, come back, and then reach the other arm out to the side. And that's everything 4 times through those 3. So starting with those lateral step ups or lateral lunges, whatever you're feeling there. And 30 seconds on the first leg. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1, go. Awesome job. Awesome job. Beautiful, beautiful. So little extra point of focus here for those lateral step ups. If you're doing the step ups, when you step down, the foot that's coming down to the floor, try your best to keep it like beside the foot that's on top. We tend to want to like step backwards a little bit as we come down, but you want to move as sideways as you can. Done. Okay, let's switch legs. You can either face the other way or go to the other side of your surface in 3, 2, 1, go. Excellent, excellent. Good. Everybody looks fantastic here. So again, leaning forward over that top leg, just keep your posture in check, keep the core engaged, and really drive that top heel through the bench. Stay soft as you can on that bottom foot as you step up and down. 5 seconds here. And done. Good job. Good job. All right. Bent over rows are next. So 1 weight, 2 weights, or a towel, whatever you have handy. We are going to go in 3, 2, 1, go. We've got 30 seconds on this one. Really check in and make sure you are as horizontal as possible. You should be facing the floor, not facing the wall in front of you. Keep that chest pushed out, the shoulders pulled back. Imagine there's a pencil right between your shoulder blades and you're trying to pinch that pencil. Looks good, looks good. And done. All right, going down for that plank drag through or plank with a side reach if you don't have a good weight to use for this. Kate, you can use the bigger one for this. All right, 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, go. Now, hands close together and feet nice and wide will be helpful for you with this one. Thinking about keeping those hips as square to the floor as you can as you lift an arm and pull the weight through. So we want to avoid the urge to twist the hips. Few more seconds here. Good, good, good. You don't have to go super fast. And done. All right, good job, good job. 1 round down, 3 to go. All right, so now that you've done those lateral step ups once, maybe you can, if you want to hold some weight, make them more challenging this time, feel free. Does anybody have any questions about those? They felt pretty okay the first round. All right, well, let's get into it then. First leg, 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1, go. So remember all your normal step up things, driving the heel down, keeping the posture in check. Just going sideways instead of forwards. Good. Stay nice and soft on that back foot. Check in and make sure you're actually moving sideways and not stepping back as you step down. And done. All right, let's switch sides. In 3, 2, 1, go. Great job, great job. Vivian, how's the foot doing? Still on the right track and move it in the right direction? Good, good. We're about halfway through on this leg. Remember, really drive the heel down. Couple more, couple more. Done. All right, bent over row, 30 seconds. We are going in 3, 2, 1, go. I want you to remember your main target here is your lat muscles, those muscles that run right behind your armpits and down your back. Your arms are working for sure, but try to really concentrate, make that connection with your lats. So I don't want you to think about the weight in your hands. I just want you to think about driving your elbows back and squeezing your shoulders together. The weight is just following as a result of you driving your elbows back. And done. All right, down for that plank drag through or plank with a side reach. We are going in 3, 2, 1, go. Don't worry about your speed here. Concentrate on holding your plank steady. You also don't have to pick the weight up. You can if that's easy for you, or if that feels natural, but it's also okay to literally just drag the weight across the floor. Depending on your floor surface might make a difference on which you're doing. Few more seconds, few more seconds. And done. All right, 2 down, 2 to go. Couple deep breaths here, grab a drink. We'll give you about 20, 25 seconds before we go back to those lateral step ups. All right, let's get set up. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Good work, good work. Another little tip that'll keep these good and challenging on the top leg is when you stand up, try to just like very gently tap your toes of that bottom foot. Don't fully stand on both legs, if that makes sense. Just a quick, gentle tap and then straight back down, nice and controlled. Good work, good work. Done. All right, other side. In 3, 2, 1, go. Great job, great job. Looking good, looking good. Again, just check in and make sure you're moving sideways, not back. Keeping that core engaged, keeping our posture in check. Lean forward as much as you need to. Done. All right, bent over row. We are going in 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, you're just thinking about pulling your elbows back and squeezing your shoulder blades together behind you. Try not to focus on the weight. The weight is just following the movement of your elbows. If you're using a towel, check in and make sure you're actually pulling apart on that towel as hard as you can. Good work, good work. TRX pulls look great there, Maggie. Could probably roll your shoulders back a little more at the top. Done. All right. And then plank with a drag through or with a side reach. Or even just a plank if you're getting really tired, but don't sell yourself short. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Feet nice and wide, hands close together. The goal is to keep your plank steady while you are moving. Good job. Good job. Just back and forth, back and forth. Check in and make sure you're right up onto your toes too. We tend to want to push our heels back towards the floor, take some of the weight out of our plank. Good thing to check in with. And done. All right, just one more time on those. How we feeling? Everybody's still here and on screen, so that's a good sign. Take a few deep breaths. We're going to go in about 15 seconds, lateral step ups or your lateral lunges. Last round here. You got this. You got this. All right, let's do it. 30 seconds, first leg in 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, challenging is good. If it feels hard, if you're struggling, that is okay, as long as your body feels good. It's okay for your reps to move a little slower as you get later into your sets. Just focus on quality, not how many you're getting in. Couple more times here, couple more times. You got it. Done. All right, other leg, last round of step ups. We are going in 3, 2, 1, go. Good, good. Looks like everybody's nailing this. And we're just very softly, gently tap those toes at the top. Almost there, almost there. Hang in there. And done. All right, last round of bent over rows. We are going in 3, 2, 1, go. Good job, good job. Nice and horizontal. Just focusing on driving the elbows back and squeezing the shoulder blades together. Try to connect with those lat muscles. Done. All right, last round of our plank drag through, plank with side reach. Going in, 3, 2, 1, go. You got it. You got it. Just stay focused here. Back and forth, back and forth. Looking good, looking good. Keep that plank steady. Breathe. Make sure you're breathing. Push right up onto those toes. We got 5 seconds left here. Hang in there. Done. All right. Part 2 down. Part 3 is going to go pretty quick, but it's going to be hard. Okay, so 3 exercises. This one's more of your cardio finisher. So we're going to do some side to side squat jumps. So you essentially want to do squat jumps and just try to like move yourself side to side. So you don't need to turn your body or anything. You just want to hop, like kind of jump to the side and land, and then jump back to the other side and land. Of course, if you're having trouble coordinating that, you can do regular squat jumps. And if you don't want to jump, you can do squats, but I do want you to go fast if that's what you're doing. Then we're going to go for mountain climbers. You can do these hands on the floor, or if you want to scale it back a little bit, you can go hands to an elevated surface, but just pulling a knee up towards the chest. If you want to go fast, you're going to get more cardio work. If you want to slow it down and go slow, you're going to get a little bit more core work. Then we're going to come up for prisoner scissor hops. So that is hands up overhead or resting on your head, and just small little hops back and forth. If you don't want to jump today, I'm just going to have you do some like standing calf raises instead. So just standing steady and just pushing yourself right up onto your toes, and then lower back down to the floor. And that's it. We're going to do 3 rounds of that, 20 seconds of each. We're going to move through it pretty quick. So if you need to stop and take a rest at any point, just stop and take a rest. Starting with side to side squat jumps in 3, 2, 1, go. Great job. Great job. Awesome. Everybody's crushing it. Good. Don't worry so much about how far you're jumping. Like you want to jump kind of as far as you can still control yourself through it, but it doesn't have to be a big distance. Done. Okay, into those mountain climbers in 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, fast or slow here, whatever you're feeling. If you are doing fast, I want you to go as fast as you can. If you're doing slow, your goal is to hold your body steady while you lift a knee. Few more seconds. Looking good, looking good. Done. All right. Coming up for our prisoner scissor hops or your calf raises if you don't want to do those in 3, 2, 1, go. Great job. Great job. Staying soft on your toes. If you're doing the calf raises, pay attention to make sure your knees are staying nice and straight. Don't let them bend as you go up and down. And done. Okay, catch your breath. We're going to get in 5 seconds with side to side squat jumps. 2 more times. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Or if you're doing squats instead, I want you to be squatting as deep and as fast as you can. If you are jumping, I want you to jump as high as you can. Great job. Great job. And done. Okay, mountain climbers in 3, 2, 1, go. I am moving fast, but remember, if you need to stop for a few seconds, just feel free to do so. Almost there. Done. All right. And then back up, prisoner scissor hops or calf raises in 3, 2, 1, go. If you're doing calf raises, make sure you're not like speeding through it and pushing yourself up as quick as you can and dropping back down. Try to like medium pace up, medium pace down. And done. All right. All of you doing prisoner scissor hops. We're going to go faster on round 3. Okay. One more time. Couple deep breaths. Side to side squat jumps. In 3, 2, 1, go. Last round here. Last round. Make it count. Good work. Good work. You got it. You got it. Go faster if you're squatting. Jump higher if you're jumping. 5 more seconds. Done. All right. Mountain climbers, 20 seconds. You're almost there. 3, 2, 1, go. You have 40 seconds of work left. Great job. Great job. You can go fast. You can go slow. And done. All right. Up for our calf raises or prisoner scissor hops. So calf raises slow, scissor hops as fast as you can. We're going in 3, 2, 1, go. Last 20 seconds here. Good job. Good job. Last 10, faster if you can. And 3, 2, 1, done. That is a wrap. I hope you all had a blast. I had fun. Everybody did fantastic. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, Lisa, Maggie, Lindsay, Newton, and Vivian. Good. I see half thumbs up, half thumbs down. Nicole, thanks for coming. Melanie, Rosemary, Marla. I hope everybody had a blast, and I will see you next week.